Sat Shri Akal everyone. So today we are going to learn about Philip Larkin's the most important poem, The Whitsun Wedding. First of all, we will learn some important facts about Philip Larkin. Larkin was born in 1922 in England and he was died in 1985. As you all know, he was one of the most important contemporary poet, and he was known as one of the greatest poet of post-war England, because most of his famous works came after 1945, after Second World War, such as The Lesser Deceived in 1955, The Whitsun Wedding 1964, and High Windows 1974. Instead of heroic or romantic themes, his poetry expressed the themes of realism and everyday life incidents of people, whereas the pre-war authors or poets such as T.S. Eliot or W.H. Auden, they express the themes of modernity, symbolism as such, but we can see simple life, marriages, work, loneliness, all these things themes can be seen in his poetry. Next we have Philip Larkin and other post-war poets. They were part of the movement, which was a group of poets who wanted poetry to be clear, simple and realistic and reflecting post-war Britain. Whereas the poetry of modernism era, where T.S. Eliot and some other poets, they are used to create or make the language difficult. They use difficult language in their poetries, fragmented styles and intellectualism. All those features were part of their poetry, but in Philip Larkin's poetry, we can say everything was different, simple language and narrative style, just like narrative style in storytelling manner, or just like a train journey. The Whitsun Wedding, this poem is published in 1964 and it is published in a collection with the same name, The Whitsun Wedding, and it's a collection of 32 poems, and it was first published by Faber in UK in 1964, and it describes a train journey from Hull to London on Whitsun weekend. Actually, it was written, rewritten and finally published in 1964 collection, and it is one of 3 poems that Larkin wrote about train journeys, and it consists of 8 stanzas each with the 10 lines, and it is one of his longest poems, and rhyme scheme is A B A B C D E C D E. It is just like Keats' odes. Larkin describes a stopping train journey southward from Paragon Station in Kingston upon Hull, where he was a librarian at the university, and it was an actual train journey he made in 1955 on Whitsun, a day popular for weddings. Actually, after Easter's 7th day, there was no tax on weddings by government. That's why such many marriages were taking place. Here we can see the themes of love and marriage, alienation and community. It built up on the metaphor of a journey and cynical attitude towards a marriage and seeing wedding. Now we are going to explain this poem line by line. So let's start. The poem starts with the line, "That Whitsun I was late getting away, not till about 1:20 on the sunlit Saturday. Did my 3/4 empty train pull out, all windows down, all cushions hot, all sense of being in hurry gone." So here the poet wanted to say that on that day he started his journey late and the train was not full. Actually, there were not so many people in the train, and it was almost empty, and all the windows were down and all cushions were hot, and everyone, nobody was there who was seen in a hurry, and everyone was totally relaxed. So now we will discuss the rest of the stanzas of this poem in our next part. Till then, goodbye.